Hey, it's Brent with ProPride Hitch. Today, we're gonna go around the production floor and we're gonna show you guys everything it takes to make this 3P hitch. Let's get started. And when we say like state of the art, man, this stuff is state of the art. We don't spare any expense. We got 4 of these robots doing 4 different things at all times. We do the absolute best job we possibly can with every single component that we sell you. All right, so we're at one of the lathes right here right now, and Casey runs this station. He's actually out today, but I'm gonna show you a few different things that are going on with it. So this is some of the most important pieces for the main unit for the ProPride Hitch. In fact, this also turns one of the critical pieces for the ProPride Hitch, which is the spindle or the control arm. That's what makes all that magic happen with that pivot point. Cool stuff going on here. All right, so we're actually here with the stock right here. This is what it starts out as, literally. So we go through the entire process. When we say we make it here, man. This is where it starts and ends up with a couple of pieces that we're gonna show you here in just a second when it goes through this process. All right, I am here with Kyle right now, and he actually does a number of the things with the Miller robots. So we take these raw parts and make them into what the production right now on this is hitch bars. So this is the receiver side of the hitch bar. He can show you right there if you want to pan over to that. So these robots, basically they switch out so we can be as efficient as we possibly can with all the need and all the I guess the want and necessity for this. We've had to actually bring in 4 different robots now. So the demand has just gone skyrocketing, and we're hoping to get some other dealers and things involved too now, so that you guys can see this hitch everywhere, not just on the internet here, right? All right, so this is the end process right here. So this is what we end up with at each step. So it goes through each one of these cycles. Actually, you know what, Kyle, you want to just walk me through it real quick?
Yeah, this is going to be, on the right side, will be our finished product. So we take that straight out. Try not to touch it because it's going to be super hot. And basically from there, we roll all of these down until we start with fresh pieces that are here on the team.
So it goes from step to step. Finished product is right here. So finished product's right here, then it goes into another step and we just walk them through. That's what Kyle does here. And when we say like state of the art, man, this stuff is state of the art. We don't spare any expense. We got 4 of these robots doing 4 different things at all times. So pretty fantastic deal. All right, so it's going around right now. So Shane is our lead welder here at ProPride Industries. How you doing, Shane?
I'm doing all right.
He's doing all right, that's good. So every morning, this guy takes a selfie and says, good morning. So it's pretty
Good morning, friends and family.
That's right, he does. So he's always saying hi. And he's here early, let me tell you. So Shane's working on like one of the most exciting pieces, which is the main, right? So he's got all this going on. It's the same process as what we just talked to Kyle with, except it's the main component. So it goes from that to the finishing part. So on the flip side of this was the hitch box, which is all welded in there. And it's got that new cone you want to talk about?
The forges, the forged box.
Yep. So it's got a forged box on it, which, do we have one sitting around? Let's take a look at this forged box. So this was a design change probably about, what, 12 months ago, roughly? We use forged boxes now with this. So this is pretty sweet. All right, so just give you a little bit of the welding on that whole cone piece. Actually, not the cone piece, but the forged box. Yeah, so the box where the insert goes in. So a number of improvements on that. But the cool thing about it is, man, that's a perfect fit every time with the hitch bar, every single time. So talk about making it easy to hitch and unhitch. This is where it's at. This is what it's all about right there. So I won't take up too much more of Shane's time, but I wanted to make sure you guys saw Shane. He's the lead welder here at the shop, and also the process on the main, because that's always exciting to see. So thank you very much, Shane. I'll let you get back to work.
Yep, thank you.
All right, so we're at another station here, and this is actually prepping the bearings to go into these main housings. So we've got the main housings all prepped and ready to go. These are basically a finished lower main product right here, and Hayden's doing all the bearing, the grease in these guys, so making sure that they're absolutely completely coated and thoroughly greased inside the bearings as well. So we use this process right here. Got a huge barrel of grease that we use for it, and it's a pneumatic process as well, so it literally pumps those things full perfectly every single time. Okay, so we're here with Anthony. He's building jacks right now. So this is the new V2 design that was designed by ProPride here, by Wes actually, which we'll get to here in a bit. The laser parts are cut for us, and we do all the assembly right here. So we've got a greasing station for these to make sure that inner tube is greased perfectly every single time. It's something that's actually not needed to be greased ever again. You guys are good to go with that. And he's assembling these guys right here, as you see. All right, so I am here at, this is basically final assembly of the main unit. And I'm here with Trey over there and Ari right here. How you guys doing?
Good, how about yourself?
Hey, fantastic. It's always a fantastic day here at ProPride, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so he's getting this thing all situated here. We've got a complete bench with a whole little holder and everything for this thing, so they can flip this thing upside down to get to the other side. Flipping the top here to get this side. People are asking about tightening these things. Man, this is how we do it. You tighten those things down, get those bearings set, back them off a little bit, put these pins in, and that's all there is to it right there. So I'm here with Kara, and she's a little bit shy, but we recently actually wanted to make sure absolutely positively that every single time you guys got a package of hardware that was perfect. So that's why she is involved now. Every single packet that comes out, she's responsible for, and she does a fantastic job. Haven't had a single incident since she started. So thank you very much, Kara, even though you're shy, and she may not turn around for us. You can see everything she does right here, and she does a fantastic job doing it, so thank you. All right, so we are here back at packaging. This is actually extremely fun stuff because we get so many comments on how fantastic the packaging actually is. So we're going to show you the process. We actually just got some new machines in as well that specifically get this stuff where it needs to be as far as inserts. So it literally makes this perfect every single time. Very cool process. I haven't tried it because I will probably burn something. So for each one of the components, we actually have a specific program that puts these in there absolutely perfectly now. So before we had like a wedge, which did a very good job too, but now this actually just takes it to another level because that's what we're all about here at ProPride, is taking it to the next level every single time. And you guys know this. So once that process is complete right here, she's gonna close it up. We use staples, like pneumatic staple gun here, and we tape it. So I mean, the only way that this thing is not getting to you guys in one piece is if a company that's shipping it for us, I won't name any names, messes that up, right? So we do the absolute best job we possibly can with every single component that we sell you. packing it, getting it to you in the perfect shape that it is when it comes off the assembly line right here at ProPride Industries. And we make sure we put the heavy sticker on there as well. Very good. All right, so we're back and I'm here with Wes. You know, he is basically in charge of this place, which we got a big overshot of the whole place for you. And also, you know, all these nice and new innovations and things to the product. It's this guy right here. So if you got some ideas and stuff, man, share them with Wes. Absolutely. So Wes at ProPrideHitch.com. That's the email. You can hook it up and send any, like, you know, like any requests, things like that. Fun stuff. This is the guy that brings them to life for us. So Wes, you know, tell us a little bit about ProPride and what you do.
I've been with ProPride for over 10 years now. I started out with welding all the product, along with my brother that also helps run the place here. I also, in the last year or so now, that was since we've been in our new building, we've completely set up a whole robotic line for all the hitch welding. Is all done robotically now. We've set up CNC machining, so everything's done in-house. We've also gone through and didn't do a lot of changes, but we made some manufacturing changes to the hitch over the last year and a half to make it better and more consistent and repeatable, so that every single hitch that leaves here is identical. No dimensions change. Everything holds a nice tight tolerance. And with that being said, we've also started developing new accessories for our hitch. And we have a lot of things coming next year for accessories for the hitch. Some new products from ProPride we'll be releasing.
And a lot of that stuff is literally like what we just talked about. So customers are like, hey, we'd love to have this. And then Wes takes it and runs with it and makes it perfect, basically.
Yeah, we take a lot of customer input into our design. So if there's something that we're seeing that multiple customers are either having issues with or have suggestions for us, we like to jump on it and change it right away if we can. Also, in the accessories, I think the 3 or 4 that I'm working on right now are all customer suggestions for the hitch to make it easier to use or to put it away or secure it. And we have a couple things we're working on right now.